Peace on you, my dear students. Assalamu alaikum. How are you today? Yalla, let's take chapter 2 from the Railway Children, grade 5. Yalla bina. Bismillah. Last time we stopped where the children were very sad to leave their home in London, remember? They were very sad, they were quite sad to leave their home in London, but they were also very excited about their new life in the country, في الريف. Here we have Mother, Bobby, Phyllis and Peter. They arrived, وصلوا, at the Three Chimneys, the country house, late in the evening. The Three Chimneys is the country house, البيت اللي في الريف. Subhanallah, as they are 3 children, now they live in the 3 chimneys, الثلاث مداخن, the 3 chimneys in the country. They arrived late in the evening, متأخر في المساء. They were all very tired and hungry. طبعا they arrived late. They were very tired and hungry. كانوا تعبانين جدا وجعانين. فمother قالت لهم ايه؟ Well, here we are. Now let us find some candles, حبة شموع, and see if there is any food. ونشوف لو في any food, أي أكل. The children lit the candles. Lit is the past of light. Light ينور. Lit نور خلاص. The children lit the candles. نوروا الشموع and looked around. وبصوا حواليهم as you can see in the picture. It was a small house. هما 3 chimneys. يقال إن هو اسمه كده. But it was a small house. كان صغير with very simple furniture. العفش, furniture was very simple. كان بسيط جدا. Nothing like their old home in London. مش زي, not like their old home in London. بيتهم اللي كان في لندن. It was big and nice. They had nice furniture. المهم, the children looked in the kitchen. بصوا في المطبخ. They were hungry. And they looked in the dining room. وبصوا في غرفة الغد الأكل. But there was nothing for dinner. بس ما كانش في حاجة خالص for dinner, للعشاء. فمother قالت لهم ايه؟ Oh well, maybe Mrs. Viney forgot about it. يمكن Mrs. Viney نسيت, forgot, نسيت إنها تحط لنا food. فبابي اللي هي روبرتا, who's Mrs. Viney? هي مين Mrs. Viney? فmother replied, she's a woman from the village. هي امرأة من القرية. She's going to help me with the house. هي هتساعدني with the house. فبيتر asked, what are we going to eat now? دلوقتي. I'm hungry. أنا جعان. Mother replied, mother جاوبت, don't worry, ما تقلقش. There are some things from the old house in that box. There are some things, حبة حاجات, from the old house, من البيت القديم, in that box, في البوكس ده. There were biscuits and dried fruit, بسكوت وفواكه مجففة, a tin of sardines, سردين بيبقى في معدن كده اسمه tin, and marmalade, مربى. It was a strange dinner. Yes, it was. كان عشاء غريب جدا. Sardines, سردين, marmalade, مربى. يعني it's really strange. But they all enjoyed it very much. بس كلهم حبوه جدا جدا. Then they made their beds and went to sleep. They made their beds. They made their beds. يعني ايه they made the اكيد مش عملوا سرايرهم، هم بنقولها to say رتبوا سرايرهم. They made their beds and went to sleep. راحوا يناموا. Went of course is the past of go. Look children, said mother in the morning. خلاص in the morning بقى mother told her children ايه. Look, there's another room next to the kitchen. ده في غرفة تانية جنب المطبخ. And last night's dinner is in there. وكان الدينر بتاع last night's dinner is in there. We can have it for breakfast. نقدر بقى نفطر بيه. طبعا ما كانش فيه refrigerators، ما كانش فيه تلاجات. Okay? So they had to have that food for breakfast. Okay? المهم فبابي قالت ايه بقى there's cold meat لحمة باردة and bread وخبز and butter and cheese وبيتر بقى and apple pie. I love apple pie. أنا بحب فطيرة التفاح. المهم they had their breakfast فطروا and after breakfast mother went to her room to work. طبعا their mother was a writer كانت كاتبة. المهم mother went to her room to work عشان تشتغل. The children looked at each other بصوا لبعضهم كده وبيتر قام shouted let's go outside and explore. يلا بينا نخرج بقى ونستكشف and explore. ففيلس طبعا the youngest child قالت له that's a good idea. Let's go and see the garden. تعال نروح بقى ونشوف الجاردن. الله. فقال لها oh never mind about the garden. مش الجاردن خالص. Let's go to the railway. تعالي نروح للسكة الحديد. جاردن ايه؟ never mind about the garden. المهم فبوبي and Phyllis liked that idea. عجبتهم الفكرة. What idea? To go to the railway. To go to see the railway. And followed Peter. They followed Peter. راحوا ورا Peter. They walked to the railway and explored. واستكشفوا the railway lines. The railway lines. خطوط السكة الحديد. They visited the station. راحوا زاروا الستيشن المحطة and the tunnel والنفق and they saw a lot of interesting things. وشافوا حاجات كتير مثيرة للاهتمام. They even saw حتى شافوا ايه a real train coming out of the tunnel. قطار حقيقي coming out of the tunnel. A few more days went by. مرت أيام من بعدها. One very cold morning in June. كان في يوم very cold ساقع جدا in June في شهر يونيو. Mother was in her room writing. Mother was كانت فين in her room writing. Peter said إيه Peter قال إيه Oh mother, it is so cold in here. الدنيا ساقعة قوي هنا. Can we please light a fire? ممكن من فضلك يا ماما نولع نار. Can we please light a fire? فقالت له إيه mother? My dear Peter, we cannot light a fire. ما نقدرش light a fire. Coal الفحم is very expensive. غالي جدا. And we do not have a lot of money now. وإحنا ما عندناش a lot of money now. That is why I am writing. عشان كده أنا بكتب. I am writing. Remember, mother was a writer. كانت كاتبة. المهم, she told him, I will try to sell my stories. أنا هحاول I will try إن أنا أبيع my stories. To sell my stories. So we can have more money. فيبقى عندنا فلوس أكتر. طبعا Peter said nothing. ما قالش حاجة. But he went to his sisters. رايح ل your sisters. why يا Peter? Hey, listen. بصوا بقى يا بنات. I have an idea. عندي فكرة. I know where we can find some coal. أنا عارف فين ممكن نلاقي some coal. Come on. Bobby and Phyllis followed Peter to the railway station, and he took them to a big pile of coal. He took them. Took is the past of take. Take, took, taken. Remember? Okay. And he took them to a big pile of coal. كومة فحم كبيرة. Peter had brought a small wagon. عربية كده صغيرة with him معاه. And he started filling it with coal. Wagon عربية صغيرة. As we can see, it was a red wagon. Suddenly, he heard a noise, and a hand grabbed him by the jacket. سمع noise, he heard a noise, and hand ولقى ايد كده جابته, grabbed him by the jacket. Hey you thief! Stop here! انت حرامي وقف هنا! A voice called out. It was the station master. ده كان المسؤول رئيس المحطة. The station master مسؤول عن المحطة. رئيس المحطة. I'm not a thief, sir. أنا مش حرامي يا سعادة يا أستاذ. I'm a coal miner. ده أنا miner. بنجم عن الكول. منجم الفحم. A coal miner? Well, this is not your coal. طب ده بقى مش الكول بتاعك. And stealing is wrong. والسرقة غلط. Now come on. Let's go to the station. تعالى بقى أوديك على البوليس. على البوليس ستيشن. مش الستيشن بتاعت الترين. لا البوليس ستيشن بقى. Oh please. Not the police station. لا أرجوك. مين بقى؟ Who said these words? It was Bobby. It was Bobby, his older sister. Bobby asked the police station, shouting. She was shouting not to take her brother Peter. So there are more of you. ده انت في بقى منك ناس كمان. ففيلس بقى الصغنطوطة. Please sir, we did not mean to steal. احنا ما قصدناش. We did not mean to steal. But mother said we were too poor to have a fire. بس ماما قالت ان احنا فقراء قوي عشان يبقى عندنا نار. To have a fire. The station master looked at the three children. You must be the children from the three chimneys. بقى انتوا بقى children اللي جايين من three chimneys. فبابي الكبيرة Yes sir. Well then I'll tell you what I'll do. هقولكوا بقى أنا هعمل إيه. I will let you go this time. أنا هسيبكوا تروحوا المرة دي. But remember, بس افتكروا, stealing is stealing. السرقة هي السرقة. And what's mine is not yours. واللي هو بتاعي مش بتاعك. Now run along home. روحوا على البيت. اتفضلوا. فبابي طبعا the eldest sister قالت له ايه؟ Oh thank you sir. You are a dear. ده انت يعني غالي قوي علينا. وفيلس برضو You're a darling. Thank you. The three children walked home silently. في هدوء. They were happy. They did not get into trouble. هم يعني كانوا مبسوطين برضو. That they did not get into trouble, but sad because they still had no coal. هم برضو still had no coal. ما عندهمش coal. So why were the children happy? Because they were out of trouble. They didn't get into trouble. And why were they sad? They were sad because they still had no coal to light fire. Okay? Okay حبايبي الحلوين. See you next time إن شاء الله in chapter 3. السلام عليكم حبايبي، ربنا يوفقكم.